What up, bitch boys? I'm back. I don't know what that is.
Well, technically, you were there for last week's episode.
Technically.
For like 5 seconds.
Well, I mean, that was a bonus episode.
Yeah.
So when that one does go up in January, as Casey so kindly
That
put.
was actually me.
Oh, that was you?
I was the one who did that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that was a good one. Casey, you need to like up your game because like
I do.
Not because like you're not updating it. It's just because I have that problem. You just need to find less JPEG to fuck pictures.
Yeah,
That's
okay, I
true.
couldn't find, I mean, I only looked on like the first page of Google Images, but I couldn't find a better picture for a good time.
Usually what you could do is if you let it load for a bit, or you can also type in certain resolutions like 512 by 512 or something, and it'll actually pull up stuff of that resolution.
Okay, well, I can try that.
Yeah.
I downloaded this thing that like whenever I would post something to Instagram,
yeah,
it would immediately link to my Twitter, right? It was like an app on my phone. I tried that, but what I didn't know was that when I installed it, I accidentally set it to my personal Twitter and not to like the Draft House Draft Twitter. And so, and even when you posted like the one that
back
you did
in January.
Yeah, it went on my personal Twitter, and I had to like go back and delete it.
Yeah, I'm the one who posted that, not Casey.
Yeah. Okay.
I can make fun of you uploading.
Yeah. No, you can.
Yes.
You can, because you're not in charge of any kind of uploading.
Yeah.
That's because I pay for all the fucking tickets, you bitch.
Yep. I mean, I pay for the gas.
We're gonna see it.
Yeah, we're gonna go see it.
We're also gonna listen to my favorite band, Guess Who?
What?
Because they're both dumbass answers. Like, what's your favorite horror movie? It.
Okay.
What's your favorite band? Guess Who? They're answers that don't sound like answers.
Gotcha.
That's the joke, Brett.
I mean, I'd say It is up there with The Thing. Now we're gonna see The Thing this weekend. Like, you saw what? The Thing.
I can agree with that.
What thing? The Thing.
That's also a really good excuse for whenever you want to like get out of something. Like, oh, sorry, I've got the thing. You know.
Oh, I hope you don't have the thing, or else you'd be growing a mouth out of your stomach.
Stomach mouth.
Or spider head.
I've never seen the thing, so I don't understand.
Or a spider head.
Oh yeah, I guess we never did take Casey to go see any of the Thing showings. You need to watch that movie, Casey. It's real good.
I don't. Okay.
I hope you weren't holding Thing showings. That's fucked up, man.
That's real good. Speaking of things, I got a greasy hat today. Yeah. Here you go, Casey.
Look at.
I'm not gonna touch it.
Look what I got him. Look at this shit.
I don't want to touch it. It just says greasy.
Dude, and it's like actually nice. It like
I'm not touching it.
Dude, it feels nice.
I'm not touching it.
It feels real
just
greasy.
Based on pure principle alone, I'm not touching it.
It's real fucking good.
Where are you keeping that? Was that in your jacket?
Yeah, it's my jacket. I also got a new jacket. It's great.
No, it's new icy threads.
My new threads. Everything about me is icy lately because I'm the coolest. That's what.
That's why some freshman Indian was wearing the same shirt as you when we were walking on campus.
I think he might have heard me when I basically insulted him to his face and pointed at him. That fucker's stealing my style. They just kind of swerved and turned around us.
Yep.
That was good.
Yeah. So my week has been literally reading it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Monday, I was on page 500, and I didn't read any on Monday. Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Man, you
Friday,
read so much you
Saturday,
got 2 Thursdays.
I went from page 500 to page 1138 and finished the book.
Nice.
Wow.
I marathoned that shit. I read like roughly 120 to 140 pages a day.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
Damn.
I would sit down when I got home from work and read until I had to go, or got home from school, read until I had to go to work. Sit down when I got home from work and read until I had to go to sleep.
See, that's been me with Persona, because I'm just trying to get through that shit before I walk into another game.
Yep.
And, oh god, I'm like this close to the ending too. I can just taste it. Like it's up. Just getting through the story is like 110 hours.
Fuck that.
I loved every moment of it, but Jesus Christ.
Fuck that. So Casey, how was your week? Because Brett told me that something happened.
Yes, it did. So do you remember? Brett knows the story, but I don't know if Brett told you. I don't know how much he told you. But you know how last week
anything.
You know how last week we were talking about how I never locked my car? Yeah.
Oh,
something got stolen from my car.
Yeah, he told me. That's all he told me.
Okay. Well, you're about to be very, very surprised at what it was. So someone stole my parking pass. Is the thing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, I kid you not. It was on the windshield like Brett's is right now.
Yeah.
And all they did was they went in, they peeled it off from the windshield and then left. And the thing is, they didn't take anything else, and I actually had a shit ton of other stuff in there. Yeah. Like I am actually the treasurer of the Mechanical Engineering Society, UTD, And so I had the cash box, which had roughly $600 in cash in it. I also had all the t-shirts that we're selling at the moment. I also had the Tyrion pop figure.
Yeah.
And I think that's it for the moment.
Still in your fucking car.
Yeah. That was all in my car, and all they did was take my parking pass.
Well, that's understandable because to them, that's what they need the most.
Yeah,
And they probably didn't know the cash was there.
Yeah, probably. But I told the president of the Mechanical Engineering Society, and she wasn't too happy about it.
Yeah.
Happy about what? The fact that you don't lock your car? Or the fact
no, happy about the fact that I didn't lock my car when there was 600, when like half of our money was in it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. But, and the thing is, I went to the parking office, and they were like, oh yeah, you need to fill out a police report and have them like send it to us. And so I went, I filled out the police report, then I had to like wait like a day and a half for them to like file it. And the entire time it was just like major inconvenience. But at the same time, I was just like, God, I can't even blame the guy that took it. Like, I feel you, dude.
Yeah.
Parking is a bitch at UTD.
Sucks ass.
Yeah.
Not at 5 a.m. it don't.
Yeah.
That is true, not at 5 a.m.
But it's a lot of fun when you scare the shit out of a friend at noon.
You know, that's the first out of 2 times I got this shit scared out of me in that same fucking day. And it pisses me off.
What was the first time?
Well, you were the first
time.
Yeah, there were 2 times that happened though, and it pissed me off. Yeah, like you.
Time, then?
Okay, should you tell the story or should I?
I think I know more about the story, so I'll tell it. So I got out of class early that day in genetics, because Quinn and I have the class that starts at the same time and ends at the same time, but it's 2 different classes.
But you need to say the fact that before any of this happened, you sent me a picture of my own car and said, I wonder what nerd drives this fucking piece of shit car.
And I didn't say nerd, I said a more offensive word. So I knew where he was parked at the beginning of the day, because I parked pretty close to him.
Yeah.
So I get out of class about 40 minutes early.
Yeah.
Because I had an exam that day, and I just go to hang out by the trees that are by like where my next class is, because I'm just doing homework. And I'm like, wait a minute, I could probably spy on Quentin while I'm waiting here. So I'm doing homework, peeking up every now and then to see if you're there. About 11:15, when classes normally get out, I pack all my stuff up and I'm just waiting.
Yep.
I'm just waiting to see Quentin, and I see this asshole roll up with his not bright blue, but his blue Toy Story hat, everything else. He's walking to his car. I'm just lightly jogging, not trying to make too much of a scene, making up to him. Yeah. Quinn has his headphones in, just not like paying attention to anything. He's just laser focused on getting home. He goes to his passenger side door, putting his stuff up. I'm like a foot behind him, smiling. He turns around, eyes just shoot open, and he just bolts. Yep. It's great.
Now I'll tell you my perspective of it. What I did is I walked to my car, headphones in, and when I listen to music, I do it to tune out all the other people, because I don't like the other people. So I put my headphones in, I can't hear nothing. I can't hear nothing. So what I do is I just sit there, I open my car, and mind you, this is after 2 days of marathon reading, like one of the scariest books ever written. I opened my bag, I opened my door, put my bag in, closed the door, and then I don't know why, because usually I go around the front of my car, but I think it was because there was that little concrete thing. I'm like, okay, and then I turn around. Brett is like this far, he's about as far away from me as right now as he was then in the car right now. I turn around to see him and I go, and I didn't scream, I didn't like shout. My eyes went open, I turned around and just started lightly sprinting away. It's like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And I'm just there standing by his car laughing my ass off.
No. Yeah, and then I ran about halfway down the parking lot before I stopped. Yeah, I fucking hate everything. And then later that day, me and my boss were, at the end of the day, me and my boss were in the studio, and there was a bug on the floor, and it wasn't like a cricket, it was a cockroach, and I don't like cockroaches. They piss me off, and they're gross. So what happens is my boss whips it with a fucking towel, and then walks in the bathroom, takes some paper towels, picks it up with the paper towels, and when he does it, he goes, woo, and like throws it towards me, and I'm like, no! I just like ran away again.
These are like 2 of the people you trust the most.
And this is in the same fucking day, too.
Yeah, that's real fucking sad.
It's trash, and I hate it.
The top 10 betrayals.
In anime.
Yeah. Top 10 anime betrayals.
It scared the poop out of me. Speaking of poop, Brett.
Yeah, I fucking hate you.
So the day...
Never do that again.
The day after, he scared the shit out of me. I sent him a Snapchat picture. I said, because we have a Snapchat streak going. I sent him a picture, because right now next to my mailbox, there's a giant pile of dog shit.
Okay,
and I take a picture of it, send it to Brett, and just type the words "you," and I just put send. And Brett responds almost like pretty fast. He goes, "Never do that again." And I'm like, "Do what?" And he's like, "Send me pictures of literal dog shit." And so my first reaction wasn't, but mentally, I thought, okay. So Brad isn't okay with people sending him pictures of dog shit. Yet and mind you, I sent this to him at a time where I knew he would be home. I knew no one would be bothering him.
Yeah, that's fair. I really don't like shit. It grosses me out.
Meanwhile, one time in Madness, in public.
Yes.
In Madness Comics and Games.
Yes. Yeah.
Brett opens up his phone, starts thumbing through memes that people have sent him, and shows me a picture in public. A picture of a human scrotum with a face photoshopped on it. And he got mad at me for that.
Now there's a difference.
No, not when you. If it was in my house, then I'd understand. But we were in fucking public, man.
One's a body part, the other one's a body function.
Yes,
there's
I know.
Difference.
But we were in public. That's. If we were both at my house for both of those, then I would say, okay, yes, there is a difference. But I say the fact that you showed it to me in public raises the scrot to another level.
Which faces were on the scrotum?
I can't remember. And it's not like it matters. Yeah.
I forgot I did that.
That was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, this man gets mad at me for doing that, but he did that to me in fucking public. Now, do I admit that it was funny? Yes. In public, it's kind of fucked up, but it's funny still. So then, after Brett tells me to not do it again, he said, don't do that again. And I'm like, do what? He said, send pictures of literal shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So this morning, I sit down in my car and I'm like, huh. So what I do is I open Snapchat, I start filming a video, and I film a video of the dog shit and send it to him again. And I'm like, you said no pictures. Like,
now see, I think that was funny because A, breaking the rules in a clever way. 2, it was blurry and far away, so I'll allow it.
So does that mean that every day from now on I can send you blurry, far away pictures of the shit?
No.
I also sent him a picture of one of those claw machines where you like grab the,
that was funny
literally
too.
Every single thing inside of it was a poop emoji. It was a poop. So I'm like, this machine is full of shit.
It's just something about dog shit that just grosses me out, and I know.
Wait, why dog shit specifically?
Well, just poop in general. Just no. No.
It's so funny. I was laughing my ass off when I sent you that picture. I was like, should you do this, Quentin? And I'm like, yes, you should.
See, like cartoon interpretations and shit, fine.
Not that bad.
So that means I can take a picture of the dog shit, put a poop emoji over it, and then send it to you.
As long as you cover up all of the dog shit, sure. Like all of it.
That is so funny. That's so funny.
Oh, man.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
See, we evolved from talking about dick jokes constantly to poop jokes. That's
nice.
Real good.
We're going backwards.
Yeah. Speaking of dick jokes, Brett, how is your dick?
It's doing good. It's nice and turgid.
Oh, okay. All right.
Nice.
Not quite erect. I'm like 8th chub right now.
1/8 of a chub.
Yeah.
Any chub is still chub.
Okay, well, 1/8 mast.
I know, but any chub is still chub.
It's chub, but it's not like fully erect. It's like 1/8 erect. There's a difference. Mm-hmm. There's a difference.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and what's
clowns can only get me so erect.
You're gonna float. It's just gonna be a different kind of float.
I'm one of them vanilla cream floats. You heard me?
But you know, so Monday I didn't have anything. Well, I theoretically didn't have anything. I wasn't supposed to work. I wasn't supposed to go to school. What did I do? I taught a private lesson in the morning for an hour, and then went home and did schoolwork for pretty much the whole day.
Yeah.
Okay. Labor Day. But when I commuted from work to home, as I was driving, so I've been jamming to Villains still. Yeah. Because I love Head Like a 100,000 Feet Don't Fail Me. And I'm driving home, and I hear those, and I'm like, I turn it up, and I'm like getting into my groove, and then right next to me drives one of my students, and it's not like one of the kids. It's like it's someone who's like I think he's like a junior in high school.
I mean, someone who's able to drive.
Yeah, someone who's able to drive, and he turns and looks at me, and I just look at him, and I'm like, and I just shook my head no, and I just kept driving, and so then he texts me that day, and he's like, what were you listening to? And I sent him the link to it, and he's like, man, that's pretty good. So now I've hooked another person on Queens of the Stone Age.
Rad.
Because they are a good band, and they deserve to be listened to.
Oh, and speaking of your students and people that you work with,
yes,
I actually ran into someone that you worked with at an internship fair yesterday. I don't know what his name is, but he's Indian and he has like a chin strap beard. Yeah, Sam. Yeah,
oh, really?
Yeah, because he's a computer science student at UTD. Yep. And I noticed him from like the 2 times that I was at your studio. Yeah. And we had a nice little conversation going. He's actually a pretty chill dude. He's an awesome guy.
He's really cool.
Yeah.
Sam is dope.
Yeah. He talks about he's doing computer science at UTD, and we talked about coding. We talked about internships. We talked about school, and it was a good time.
Yeah.
See, all I talk about my work is my dick. It's great.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
I didn't know this is your full-time job, Brett.
Yeah, I'm raking in all 3 cents. Just like your brother and his Bitcoin mining operation.
Dumbass.
Wait, is your brother mining Bitcoin?
Yes.
Really?
At a rate to where, let's just put it this way: when we left for he left for North Dakota at the end of July and got back on my birthday in August.
Okay.
Oh, this is like mid-August.
No, that was the Saturday, first Saturday, August 6th was when he got back.
Yeah.
Gets home, and he was gone for, I'd say, a week and a half, roughly.
Okay.
Gets home, checks his computer, and he comes into me and he goes, Quentin! And I'm like, what? He's like, I made a hole, and I think it was probably maybe 50 cents over the course of a week and a half. He made 50 cents, and he's like, yeah! And I'm like, what are you gonna do with it? He's like, once I get $25, I can actually use it. And I'm like, so you'll use it in 10 years. Congratulations, dumbass.
Didn't he like do it while you were in LA too?
Yes. There he probably made like 3 cents.
Wait, what is it? What is he just doing it on his like laptop, or is
no, he's doing it on his PC?
Yeah, that's not a very, you can't mine a whole lot.
Yeah, no, you had to have like a super like powerful rig.
Yeah.
Specifically made for Bitcoin mining.
Yeah, I had a friend who like basically devoted half of his room to just like computers and fans so that he could mine Bitcoin or Ethereum, and he would only get like 0.1, like I think like 15% of a Bitcoin like every hour or something, which is pretty okay. It's not bad. It was like 15% or like 1.5% or like 0.15%. It was some variation of that.
Stupid shit, man.
Some 1 followed by a 5.
Yes, yeah. When there's a dot in there somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Yeah.
Well, it's probably not 15.0%, so it's probably 1.5%.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know what the exchange rate on a Bitcoin is though.
Oh, a Bitcoin is like
it's like $100.
No,
right?
It's above like $4,000 right now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So never mind. That's actually pretty decent money, even if it is 1.5% per hour.
Yeah, like it's a lot of money. Yeah, like Bitcoin, like, and the rate has like gone, like it's skyrocketed. Because I remember back in like I think it was mid-July, where like 1 Bitcoin was like $2.5 grand, and now it's over $4,000.
Nice.
It's fucking insane.
Fuck.
I'm actually about to like I have a friend at UTD who's actually about to like set up some like code on my computer where I can actually like trade Bitcoin now.
Nice.
I'm actually quite excited for that.
Yeah, good luck raising $2,000 to get 1 coin.
Oh fuck that shit. No. I don't know. It's
that's the world's biggest nickel right there.
It's the world's biggest. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. God damn.
I can't wait till I'm an old man and just misinterpret everything.
Yeah.
We had this really sweet old man who came into the store the other day, and we had this broken-ass Xbox game on the counter, and like his kid was like asking like, Dad, what's that for? And he's like, yeah, it's a broken Xbox game. Only broken Xboxes can play it. And then if you tape your Nintendo to it, you can play both broken Nintendo and Xbox games. God. So I'm like, yeah, you can't fault that logic, kid. You should buy a broken Xbox game.
Yes.
It was great.
Buy it, please. Please. It's a green light, dumbass.
Oops. I'm colorblind now.
Nice.
Can't wait to see that nice green balloon that Pennywise is holding.
Yes. And his green hair. And his green pom-poms.
It's green everything. Clowns are green.
Just everything is green, right?
Everything's green, because cash rules everything around me.
Oh,
I'm so sad that we couldn't go to the Dallas one, though, because last night on Friday night, they had a clown-only screening of that movie. Dude, that would, can you imagine how much of a fucking nightmare that would have been?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fuck
I'm not even scared of clowns, but no.
I know.
It's that just, at that point, it just reaches uncanny valley levels of why.
Yeah.
That's just not good. I don't like it.
Oh yeah, Casey, check out my new pen. One of the top.
I don't want to.
No, you'll like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's Ash.
Yeah,
Ooh,
it's
nice.
pretty cool.
Very nice.
And I'm going to be getting my Sam Jackson one and my Mendel's one this week, Monday.
Well, we are going to go see it, and we'll see you guys after the flick. Fuck you guys.